Hey there, YouTube. Today I thought I'd do another Naruto Arena commentary. Currently doing a PB battle with this guy. Made a topic. We'll be posting the topic in the description. The next battle. One of these battles he uses a team that's was restricted by one of the things. I'm currently testing teams to ladder because honestly, there's nothing else to do nowadays because characters have been really bad. And here's the reason why I decided to make this commentary so soon, because I wasn't going to do it until lately. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of pissed off. That Orochimaru keeps fucking up characters. He releases these Edo Tensei characters. I love some of them. I admit that Edo Tensei Sasori was a little broken, and honestly, I think that he over nerfed him. I mean, taking away the non-pierceable reduction was good, but making the damage reduce thing was a little bit of an overkill. So either you pick either the damage reduction thing, or you pick the damage reduction, because the damage reduction he gains instead of the damage he reduces. Because honestly, he just took away all aspects of the character. He has no power now, really. So he's kind of one of those characters that's going to be thrown away and not used. It's like Yondaime. He messed up Yondaime pretty badly. He nerfed him way too much, and that's what I don't get. Because granted, the Watman was a very inactive admin, and the Watman didn't do many updates, and he sat there most of the time. And I'm glad that he got a life. I am. I'm not going to say, oh man, come back, come back, come back. No, because those days are in the past. But I'm a member since like '07, even though my profile says '08 because of the fucking crash and no one wants to believe me. I was there through all the stun shit. The Gaara Sakura was more than a pain in my ass. The Haku Tenten Shikamaru, yes, the full stun. Everybody knew it. But I think one of the main things that was really annoying back then was, just the fact that noobs would abuse AoE stun. Anyways, I noticed people saying a lot about, saying the Watman was the worst admin ever. No, honestly, if you want to think about it, yes, he didn't do many updates and stuff, but at least he didn't over nerf people. The only over nerf technically that he did was the stun update, which killed the activity of Naruto Arena. You gotta admit, a lot of people did leave. A lot of old legends left because of the stun nerf. Because they couldn't cooperate, they couldn't do what we do now. Now you got to think about it. Stuns are a lot more difficult to work with. It put some skill in the game. And I've got to admit, that was a pretty good update. I can't say that was a bad one. I mean, I don't know about you, but I was tired of getting full stunned every turn. But I noticed that Orochimaru fucked up a lot of characters. Like, number one, my favorite one to use was Sakura. Granted, she was pretty broken, but taking away the ability to heal herself kind of screwed her over like a shit ton. Because before she was just a weapon to use and everything, and I loved it. But then when she healed herself, it kept her from being victim to AoE teams. Which, nowadays, she can't stop too many of them, because you see Deidara plus Four Tails, which Four Tails can't be stunned anyway. And she doesn't stun Four Tails anyways, and she can't stun Deidara. She can only stun the physical person that's with them. So, her stun's not as great as people make it out to be, so the 30 damage was just a bonus, because the stun was nerfed. If it was full stun, I'd admit that it would be a little bit of a problem, but it's not. On to the next character, Gaara. He actually had the balls to make it 35 DD. 40 was fine. Just add another cooldown, it would have been fine. But now it's got 35, and it's not that great. 35, more than half the characters in the game do 30 or more damage now. Take a look at the new characters. Emiryu or whatever, the one that I'm using in this video, she does 30 piercing. And you've always got affliction to go around that. And then on top of that is, Gaara's stun only stuns physical and ranged, which, leaves him way more open to be countered, stunned, reflected, etc. And you know, it's a big problem. They killed another character. He killed another character there. I believe he did. On Tsukiba, you know, they've been messing around with him for years. But honestly, the only thing that really pissed me off was the fact that they nerfed his little urine thing. The urine thing was what made him a unique character, because you know he could shut down these whores who whore choji, or these whores who whore damage reduction. You know, but now it's not worth the damn. It's not worth the random. And another character he killed, you know, I can list about 7 to 8 characters he killed, but these are the ones that are really caught my eye. You know, like Nee, she was part of my 33 plus, my 33 streak team, which, you know, I did going to Akatsuki, and I did it again when I reset. You know, I streaked like a madman with her. But now, you know, he hit her, and you know, the way he hit her was he took 5 damage off of her fireball, which was bullshit. A blood and a random for 25 damage, that, yes, it can go up, but blood and random for 25 damage ain't really anything. It sucks. It's just not worth it. So, you know, honestly, I think that he should make it piercing, or just get the fuck out of admin, because he's fucking up way too many characters, way too many times. You know, way too many times in a row. You know, you go on a fuck up streak, and it's just, you can't end it. You can't end it unless you start getting smarter. You know, the general public may not agree with me here, but I agree that, you know, Oro needs to wise up or get the fuck out. Because, honestly, it's getting sickening seeing characters that I love to use, you know, not because of their brokenness, but because they have so much flexibility. Like Nee, she could AoE, or she could do, you know, a sort of spike thing, and she could reduce your damage, which was, you know, the general idea with her. But now she's just one of those characters that just sits in my thing. And you know, her mission is not the easiest mission in the world, so I honestly think that either they need to rank down the mission, or just boost her altogether. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. There's not much time left on it. I ranted, I know, a lot about Nee, because, you know, it's one of my favorite characters. It gave uniqueness. You know, now all I see on ladder is you know, AoE, which pisses me off. You know, this game needs to be more than AoE. A little bit more than AoE, at least. But that's okay, though. So, tell me what your comment is on this down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, rate, etc. As for anything else, peace.